got a series of frags together. And Walker now stacked up pretty nice. He's got about 150 and 80 health. And he's going to get a lot of that knocked off by a shotgun. Now down to 22 health and pulled down by Novmode. Novmode goes up strong against an LG. And he gives a little bit of help to Drugbud. He's able to pull down Meston. Hopping over. Yeah, this thing is still very close, guys. And we're only halfway done. We're seeing the frag count actually climbing pretty high. We're going to definitely get past 100 frags easily. We're not even halfway through. And we're already about to hit 80. Let's pop around a little bit. See who's got some armor, see who's controlling what. It looks like paramedics are trying to make a push on red armor, but they don't really have the resources to control it. Wonko picking up quad. And we get 1 frag. Looking for 2 frags. Do I hear 2? That will be 2. Going for 3. 3 little fraggies. And closing that gap, but currently DS continues to control the frag count. Only 5 seconds left in this quad run. And paramedics needing to bandage a bit of their strats because they are trailing here by about 7 frags. Even with quad runs, consecutive quad runs, they cannot close that gap completely. And it's not like Death Strikers is totally camping the red armor. I mean, you know, they're sort of set at it, but as you can see, Paramedics is able to, you know, Paramedics is able to take it over. Oh, and a great shot by Ice Lore. Just pulled down, I want to say, was it Scream, I think? And he's walking around with 8 health. But again, DS definitely enjoying a nice lead here. And I'm trying to figure out what paramedics can do to try to rectify the situation. We've got Drugbud getting a frag and extending that lead to 11 now. Mesta trying to cover the entrance from RL into Pillars, and Drugbud just walked right through him. 93 to 81 is the score.
I think what we're seeing here is really DS outskilling the paramedics. So I think that their best chance in winning this is to stay at the red armor, try to stay as healthy as they can, and pick up the quad, and win this with a couple frags. I think when they move out, they don't stand a chance.
Quad is quickly squelched, so it will not play a factor in these winning moments. And we're still seeing about 11 frag lead here for DS, although Zero is trying to close that gap. Going up against Drugbud. Drugbud's going to be able to pull him down. Smasher just self-killed. That's going to bring it within about 9. No, I'm sorry, around... oh, good lord. Yeah, it's not looking pretty because that just extended DS's leads to... God, I mean, it's 13 now? 14? Yeah, so the frag count's definitely going in the wrong way, but we still have 7 minutes to go. What I would like to see, though, is exactly what you're saying, because it does seem like, it's not like DS is necessarily controlling anything, but I am seeing the travel at least in pairs for the most part. I mean, it's not really a totally done deal. We don't always see them traveling in pairs, but for the most part, like here we're seeing Smasher. Well, he had help. I'm not sure where his teammate went to. Let's see if we can find him. Looks like we got a pairing up at Railgun. But I think, yeah, when one team is out shooting you, which I think DS is doing here for paramedics, against paramedics, then the next thing to do is to basically pick a spot, force the other team to have to challenge you at that defensive position, cover those entrances, and until you're stacked up, and then move as the team. And we're really not seeing. I mean, I can kind of see the teamwork that DS is putting together. I mean, they seem to be in kind of like a zone thing where they'll travel alone, but if you turn a corner, they've got another guy there. So you know, it's not like they're really working as buddies, if you will. Oh, nice rail by Drugbud. That will pull down that quad carrier. You know, they're not really traveling in pairs or in packs, but it's kind of like a zone D. I don't know exactly how to describe it. Isilor almost TKing there. He was going for prey and got a little hectic across the streams, right? And he's able to pull down Scream. We're seeing now a nearly 20 frag lead for Death Strikers. Zero coming up strong with the LG, but unless we see a change of tactics, I don't know if Paramedics are going to be able to mend the gap. So Wonko's got red. Zero's a fresh spawn. Isilor fresh spawn. Scream, not quite so fresh. Yeah, so it really only, you know, one guy is getting any sort of armor here. Drugbud has only 5 health. He'll probably be dead pretty soon. So yeah, Wonko seems to be the only guy on Paramedics able to get and keep his health long enough to bring it to any good use. Let's take a look at his stats. Sitting at a 32% accuracy. Best weapon being the MG. He gets a rail there as one of the Death Strikers picks up yellow armor. And he's missing a couple of shots here. He's actually getting pretty low. Drugbud pulled him within 23 health and burned off all the rest of his armor with that MG work. Wonko going to go for red armor. Able to grab it here. Gets real against Smasher. Doing the smart thing to back off out of the range of those plasma balls because those things would have eaten through his armor. And he needs to have every bit of it. As Quad has been picked up and it gets pulled down immediately by Nov. Nov was able to get at least 2 or 3 frags there. And that will extend the lead for DS. Nov needing a little bit of help. Getting another pair of frags. 2 beautiful shotgun kills. And that will get this lead now about to 23. And Nova Mode surviving with just a handful of health. We'll finally go down to Wonko. Wonko gets his revenge. And Smasher will force Wonko to self-kill. However, that was a great quad run. It started and ended with Wonko. Yeah, Nova Mode doing a great job with that quad. Wonko, first casualty, and the one who shut it down. We're looking at nearly 150 to 120. It's 149 to 120. And with so few minutes left on the clock, it kind of makes you wonder. Whatever this, I think I'd describe it as sort of a zone strategy here for DS. It is really working for them. Paramedics can't really put it away. Isilor, if he peeks out again, I think he's going to go poof. He's able to get across. He's running for the 50. Grabs it. Runs into Drugbud. It's back down to 3 health. Apparently, Isilor is going to be stuck at 3 health for a little while because there is no health in this area. There's not going to be any health for several more seconds. And he's trying to get a rail in the ass of Scream, and he makes it happen. Isilor extends that lead by 1 more. He grabs a bit of armor. He's working with Smasher. Wonko goes down, although once again Isilor back to 3s. This time it's 33. Gonna bump it up to 83. Now he gets double teamed. Wonko using shotgun. The quad will go down immediately. Wonko, I think, got that quad kill. So Wonko's been very effective at shutting down the DS quad run, with the exception of that beautiful run we saw by Nova Mode. But you know, with a 30 frag lead, I think it's just DS having a better shot because it's not like they're camping items really. I think they're just getting more frags. I think their shot's just a little bit better. we got Wonka trying to peek at pillars. He has to back off because he is low on health. And Drugbud's getting a little too antsy with his grenades. We'll go down to